How you doing, man? Giant Nostalgia here, bringing you guys a Call of Duty commentary. I don't know what I was about to say, but this game is going to be about whether Call of Duty is a pay-to-win game or will it be in the future. So I'm going to give you guys a definition of a pay-to-win. This is from Urban Dictionary. They don't have the definition on Webster's, I don't think. So this is the definition I found. Games that let you buy better gear or allow you to make better items than everyone else at a faster rate, and that makes the game largely unbalanced, even for people who have skill in the game without paying. So this usually applies mostly to free games, I had to say, freemiums as they call them, which is another kind of thing. This is another slang for pay to win, because you get these games for free and you start playing them and you're like, oh, like it's like you are just so little on the game. Like for instance, if you're playing like I don't know, there was a shooter game on Steam a few months ago that it was free, but as soon as you get into it, you get past a couple levels, everybody else is way ahead of you because they had to pay for this stuff. And then, that's why they have it for free. They're like, all right, we're gonna be free. Here you go. Here's your chance to be good at this game and play it longer. Buy certain armor, buy awesome guns and stuff like that. And in certain cases, that's the only way you can have a chance to win or be good at it. Some other ones, freemium or pay to win, is something like Clash of Clans. It's very, you have to wait forever for the buildings, but all you have to do is pay it. Boom, the building's done, and it's technically a pay to win, and also, like I said, it gives you an advantage. It makes stuff happen faster. It's a progressive thing, and the question is it Call of Duty a pay to win now? Because there's a couple examples where people might think this. One of them is how in the season pass you get other guns, you get other type of guns like the AE4, the M1 irons. What was the other gun? I don't even remember. Oh, the OHM. So does that make this a pay to win? Like, are these guns like better? I mean, they're pretty good. The AE4 is nothing special, but the OM is pretty good. The M1 irons is pretty decent for a pistol type thing. And does that give somebody an advantage for paying in the season pass? The other thing is advanced supply drops. Since originally Advanced Warfare, Sledgehammer, blah blah blah, all that stuff, Michael Condrey said that they would not. This is like near the beginning of the game when it first came out. That advanced supply drops would not be able to be purchased ever. That they'll never do that. They'll never have it being purchased. And then they completely 180'd, and now they have them out. And I have to say, like, it sounds bad, like, they're like guaranteed it and stuff like that. But a lot of the public wanted it. There was a lot of people that wanted to be able to have the chance to purchase advanced supply drops. So I don't even think it's that big a deal. But the question is, does it make it a pay to win? I'm going to say no. I don't think it is. I think it kind of is. It's right on the edge. Like, maybe if they did a little bit more stuff. Like, for instance, if you have the chance to be able to buy the Insanity, then I think maybe it probably is a kind of a pay-to-win to be able to buy it. But you're only buying cases for a small chance of getting it. And then everybody gets these cases, too. If normal people didn't get advanced supply drops, but you could purchase them only, or if, like, Season Pass members get them, but nobody else gets them and stuff like that, I think, yes, it would kind of be a pay-to-win in a way. Luckily, the skill gap, like the guns, don't make a huge difference. They do in certain cases, but when somebody has the Insanity, this other person's probably gonna have an Obsidian Steed, a Magnitude, a Speakeasy, something like that to kind of combat it. Or a Hole Puncher is the best one. It's a professional. That thing just melts. Average Joe's pretty good. I don't even know what I'm using this game. I bet using the Rip. And all these were earned actually. I did buy advanced supply drops, but I didn't get any good guns from it. So I think if you had the option to buy like certain guns, like the Insanity or like the Speakeasy, Obsidian Steed, like $5 for each gun, then yes, you're paying to have an advantage. But when you have these advanced supply drops, like it's not just guns in them. You have, you have all the outfits and stuff like that. You don't have double XP in that, but outfits, there are some cases of the guns and everything like that. So in a way, it almost is. But in this case, I think it's a chance to have an advantage. I really don't think if just because somebody has an Insanity, they're automatically going to win. My nephew has an Insanity. He isn't great at this. He's doing a lot better at this game now, but he's still not one of the top-notch players in this game. The Insanity helps them, but it's not really a whole game killer for me, I guess. Some people might disagree. I've had some people disagree with me. They think this game is now a pay-to-win because you have the option to buy these, to have a chance to get these items. Hey, there's Insanity right there. So like I said, it does give you an advantage, but to me, I don't think it's that big a deal. I know a lot of people complain about it. Like, they see the kill cam, they're like, oh, I died to a shitty steed. Like, you might have died anyways. Like, who cares? I don't know. I guess I feel like that. Maybe I'm not, like, just as competitive. Maybe I'm trying to give them a... You know, I'm trying to, like, lay off Call of Duty. But I have to say it's very, very close to on the fine line of a pay-to-win. But luckily you can still earn the stuff at a fairly decent rate if you level up. So it does help it. And you get guns every time you prestige after 15 prestige. So that's nice, too. So really it's just kind of a progressive thing. Like, it pays you back for... The game rewards you for prestiging and stuff like that. And advancing through the game. Just like any game would. But the question is... Will this game become a pay-to-win, or what's going to happen? Actually, on a broader spectrum, what about micro DLC? Because there's a lot of stuff becoming, like, everything's micro DLC now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, almost everything. And I have to say, everybody's been shitting on Sledgehammer for all these micro DLCs thing, but that was actually started when the Call of Duty thing started. It was started from Black Ops 2. There was still micro DLC on some other stuff, but that was the first time I think you could buy camos. That was the first time you could get a gun and the season pass and stuff like that. And I'm just going to tell you guys, that's not going to change. That's just not going to change. Businesses look for new ways to make money, and obviously they're making enough purchases on it. People are buying the camos. I've been guilty of buying the camos. I didn't buy it for this game, though. They're like $3 a camo. I'm like, no thanks, man. You know, if I got a camo pack for like $5, then sure, but every camo and then like every like certain equipment is like a buck or $3. I'm like, no thanks, you know. But it makes people pick and choose kind of what. I'd be interested to see. There's probably somebody who did it. If they bought, like, at this very moment, if they bought every single micro DLC, excluding advanced supply drops, because you can buy infinite amount of those. But if you bought every camo, every little body armor, camo shit, I don't know, stuff like that, the designs. I wonder how much money it would be, how much money there is in micro DLCs. I know in Gears of War 3, I think, there was, like, thousands of dollars worth of DLC, micro DLC. A lot of them were camos. I don't remember if you bought particular guns in it. It's been a while since I played it. But the question is, will Black Ops 2, what are they going to do? I mean, Black Ops 3, what are they going to do for supply drops? Are they going to have supply drops? Are they going to have different variants of guns? Are they going to have guns that you can particularly buy, like, to have an advantage? I don't know. The question is, will it become a pay-to-win? And it's because it's definitely on its pace there. Sledgehammer actually was kind of the first one, really, to bring it up. I know Ghost in Season Pass, they had guns you get from buying the Season Pass. I don't mind that. I think it's an incentive. I think people like that. You know, you have the option to buy the Season Pass. I think this game was great to have the Season Pass. I didn't have the Season Pass in Ghost, and I didn't care. That they kind of nerfed the guns that they had for the DLC, so they turned out to be like the shittiest guns. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this game's a pay-to-win? I don't really think, like I said, you know, I've already said it a bunch of times. I don't think so. Very close, though. I can see how people can see that it is a pay-to-win. I really hope it doesn't go to that way, that you have to buy certain guns. Like, you know, I want to buy if I'm paying $60, I want pretty much a full game, you know. I want a bunch of maps. I don't want to have to pay for particular maps, except for the Season Pass. The Season Pass are bonuses. It sucked that this Season Pass was more expensive because of zombies. I think that was kind of shady, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is a huge, broad topic, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay hairy, man. Join us.